A Pakistani teenage social media influencer, Sana Yousaf, was tragically shot dead in her own home on Monday evening, sending shockwaves through the community and social media world. Sana, just 17 years old, was a rising star on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where she had amassed a devoted following of more than 1.3 million people. Her popularity among young fans across Pakistan was a testament to her vibrant personality and engaging content. Sana hailed from Chitral, located in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, and her sudden death has left many questioning the circumstances surrounding this brutal crime. According to reports from the Pakistani broadcaster Samat TV, the suspect responsible for the killing was apprehended during a late-night police operation, and the weapon used in the murder was recovered, offering a glimmer of hope that justice will be served swiftly. The police case was officially registered at the Sumbul station on Monday evening, following a formal complaint lodged by Sana's mother, Farzana Yousaf. The complaint described the harrowing details of the incident, revealing how an armed man forced his way into their home at approximately 5 p.m. The man, brandishing a pistol, fired directly at Sana with clear intent to kill. Sana was struck twice in the chest and despite immediate medical efforts, she was declared dead at a local hospital. Eyewitnesses included Farzana and her sister-in-law, Lady Shah, both of whom were inside the house when the attack occurred. They confirmed they could identify the assailant, a detail that proved vital to the swift arrest made by law enforcement. According to a police source quoted by the Express Tribune, the suspect entered the house, fired multiple shots, and then fled the scene. His description was given as a man with a smart appearance, moderate build, and average height, dressed in black clothing at the time of the crime. While the motive behind this shocking murder remains unclear, early reports suggest the suspect, who is from Punjab, had a personal grudge against Sana. This personal element adds a complex layer to the investigation, raising questions about what could have driven such extreme violence against a young influencer whose life seemed so full of promise. The attack on Sana Yousaf is particularly troubling given her youth and the innocence that many associate with teenage social media stars. Her content often featured her daily life, fashion, and dance, resonating with millions of followers who saw her as a relatable figure. Her death has not only robbed her family of a beloved daughter but also deprived her fans of a source of joy and inspiration. In the days following the murder, social media platforms have been flooded with tributes and messages of condolence. Many fans and fellow influencers expressed their grief and called for justice. The Pakistani online community has been united in mourning, with hashtags honoring Sana trending on various platforms. Authorities are now under intense pressure to ensure a thorough investigation and to bring the perpetrator to justice. The swift arrest has been welcomed by the public, but questions remain about the circumstances that allowed such a tragedy to occur in the first place. How did the suspect gain entry to the home? What was the exact nature of the grudge? Were there any prior threats or warning signs? Sana's family has spoken out about the devastating impact of her loss. Farzana Yousaf, in her complaint, detailed the terror of that afternoon, describing how the intruder showed no hesitation in carrying out the attack. The trauma experienced by the family is unimaginable, as they not only cope with the immediate grief but also face the uncertainty of the investigation ahead. The case has also drawn attention to the vulnerability of social media influencers in Pakistan, especially young women who use these platforms to express themselves and connect with others. The intersection of fame, public scrutiny, and personal safety is becoming a pressing issue, as incidents like this highlight the risks faced by those in the public eye. Sana's death has sparked a broader conversation about violence against women in Pakistan, where attacks motivated by personal grudges, honor disputes, or other grievances are alarmingly common. Activists and advocacy groups have renewed calls for stronger protections and more effective law enforcement responses to prevent such tragedies. The role of social media in both empowering young women and exposing them to new dangers is being debated by experts and policymakers. While platforms like TikTok and Instagram offer unprecedented opportunities for self-expression, they also create visibility that can attract unwanted attention or hostility. Local authorities have pledged to work diligently to uncover the full circumstances of the murder. Police continue to question the suspect and gather evidence to build a case that will hold up in court. The hope is that justice for Sana Yousaf will serve as a deterrent against future attacks on young influencers and women in general. This incident has also raised awareness about mental health and safety concerns for young people who find themselves thrust into the spotlight at an early age. Support networks and counseling services are being advocated to help influencers deal with the pressures and risks associated with their online presence. Friends and fellow creators have shared memories of Sana, painting a picture of a vibrant, talented young woman with dreams and aspirations far beyond the reach of social media fame. They mourn the loss of someone who was more than just an influencer. She was a friend, a daughter, and a role model. Community leaders in Chitral and beyond have condemned the attack, calling for solidarity and stronger community ties to protect vulnerable members. Religious and cultural leaders have spoken out against violence, urging peace and compassion as essential values. The Pakistani government is also facing questions about the adequacy of protections for women and youth online. Some lawmakers have suggested new policies or regulations to better monitor and address threats against public figures. Sana's story has resonated beyond Pakistan, with international media highlighting the risks faced by young social media stars in volatile regions. This global attention underscores the need for international cooperation to create safer digital environments for influencers everywhere. The investigation into Sana Yousaf's murder is ongoing, with law enforcement agencies working to piece together the events leading up to the shooting. The evidence collected so far, including eyewitness testimony and the recovered firearm, is expected to play a crucial role in prosecuting the suspect. As the community grapples with the shock and sorrow, efforts are underway to provide support to Sana's family. Counseling services, community fundraisers, and vigils have been organized, reflecting the collective grief and desire for healing. Sana's death has ignited a renewed commitment among social media platforms to improve safety features and response mechanisms for users facing threats. TikTok and Instagram have publicly expressed condolences and promised to collaborate with authorities to protect their creators. The incident also raises important questions about gun control and public safety in Pakistan. The ease with which the suspect acquired and used a firearm in a residential area is alarming and points to broader issues that require urgent attention. Public awareness campaigns are being planned to educate young people about personal safety, online security, and how to seek help if they face harassment or threats. These initiatives aim to empower users and reduce the likelihood of similar tragedies. Sana's legacy, though cut short, is a reminder of the powerful role young people play in shaping culture and dialogue through digital platforms. Her vibrant spirit and creativity continue to inspire those who followed her journey. Many hope that this tragedy will serve as a catalyst for change, prompting better protections, stronger laws, and a more supportive environment for influencers and women across Pakistan. In the meantime, Sana's family and friends carry her memory with them, honoring her life and the joy she brought to others. They remain determined to see justice done and to ensure that no other young person faces such a violent end. The outpouring of grief and support has created a space for healing and reflection within the community, highlighting the importance of unity and resilience in the face of loss. As investigations proceed, updates will be closely followed by media and the public alike, with hopes that the full truth will emerge and the perpetrator held accountable. The tragic death of Sana Yousaf serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the urgent need to protect young voices who seek to express themselves freely. Her story is a call to action for society to come together, confront the underlying causes of violence, and build a safer future for all. This heartbreaking event has left a lasting impact on Pakistan and the social media community worldwide, emphasizing the need for vigilance, compassion, and justice. Sana's influence may have been through screens and social platforms, but her loss is deeply felt in real life, resonating far beyond her immediate circle. As we remember Sana, let us honor her by advocating for change and ensuring that young influencers can thrive without fear. The community's response to this tragedy highlights the strength of solidarity in times of crisis, proving that even in darkness, hope and support endure. Sana's death is a profound loss, but her story continues to inspire conversations about safety, justice, and the power of young voices in today's digital age. Her life, though brief, made an indelible mark on many, reminding us all of the importance of protecting the vulnerable and standing against violence. Through collective effort and awareness, there is hope that such incidents will become less frequent and that young women like Sana can pursue their dreams without fear. The investigation into this murder is a crucial step toward justice, not just for Sana but for all victims of similar violence. The world watches as Pakistan confronts this tragedy, hoping for meaningful change and stronger protections for women and social media influencers alike. Sana's legacy is one of courage, creativity, and connection, qualities that continue to inspire those who knew her and those who only knew her through her online presence. In honoring her memory, we recognize the importance of fostering safe spaces, both online and offline, for young people everywhere. The hope is that Sana's story will not be one of senseless loss alone, but a turning point that leads to greater safety, respect, and justice in society. Her death reminds us all of the urgent need to address violence, support victims, and build communities where everyone can live without fear. As her family mourns and seeks justice, the wider community stands with them, united in grief and determination to see a safer future. The tragedy of Sana Yousaf's death is a solemn reminder of the challenges faced by young social media influencers and the critical importance of protecting them. Her life, though ended too soon, continues to shine a light on the issues that demand attention from all corners of society. In remembering Sana, we commit to advocating for a world where young women can thrive in safety, freedom, and dignity. May her memory inspire change, healing, and hope for generations to come.